Hi everyone, let's provide the solution to this problem completely. We have x plus x to the power of 3 minus 10 equals 0. So the question is, how do we go about this? Now we are expected to write the one with the highest power first. So we write x to the power of 3, this is plus x, then this is minus 10 equals 0. Now one thing you should note is this. Okay, if we group this, it means that everything here should be equal to 10 before you can subtract and get 0, right? But then if that is the case as well, we have to write 10 in this form and see what we get. X to the power of 3 plus x minus 10 could have been 8 plus 2. I'm using 8 plus 2 because 8 can be in this form, and then we equate everything to 0. So this is x to the power of 3. If you like, you can still put this in bracket. Plus x minus 8 is 2 to the power of 3 plus 2. Everything is equal to 0. So if you look at what we have in the bracket, you see that both of them are in the same form. So if you subtract them, you're definitely having 0. And this is to confirm that x is supposed to be 2, or our x is 2. But if we stop at that, we'll have just one solution, which will not be complete, so we have to solve it fully. Let's open the two brackets now. So we have x to the power of 3 plus x minus 2 to the power of 3. Then this will become minus 2. This is equal to 0. So we have x to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 3. I'm grouping this and this together. Then I have plus x minus 2. Everything equals 0. Now, what do I do from here? We can group this again, and then we deal with this separately because this is difference of two cubes, right? And if we have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is the same difference of two cubes, and this will give us a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. This is what we are going to have. So this right here will now be in this form. A minus b is x minus 2. A squared is the same as x squared plus ab, the same thing as x multiplied by 2 plus a plus b squared, right? B squared here is the same as 2 squared. So we write 2 squared. Okay, so we write 2 squared. Then plus x minus 2. X minus 2 as we equate everything to 0. And then from here, okay, let's take a step further. X minus 2 into x squared plus x minus 2 times 2. Okay, x times 2 is 2x plus 2 squared is 4. Then plus we have x minus 2 to be equal to 0. Now, x minus 2 is here and it's over there, so x minus 2 will come out. What will be here is this x squared plus 2x plus 4. Okay, then plus x minus 2 divided by x minus 2, that will give us 1. Then this is equal to 0. We will deal with what we have in this bracket. So we have x minus 2 now into x squared plus 2x plus 4. By the way, 4 plus 1, that will be 5. Let me write 5 directly. And this is equal to 0. So we are multiplying this term and this term to get 0. So it's either one of them is 0 or the other. It's either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. So x minus 2 is 0. meaning x is 0 plus 2, and then our x is equal to what? 2. This is one of the solutions. Okay, so to get the other solution now, I'm going to pick this quadratic equation, because if we equate to 0, it becomes a quadratic equation. Let's go there. Okay, so if we equate to 0, this is what we have, and it's now a quadratic equation. X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. This is what we call quadratic general formula, and we are going to use this to solve this equation. Remember that a from here is 1, b from the equation is 2, and c is equal to 5. So our duty now is to substitute this into this formula. So x will now be minus b, which will now be minus 2, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which will now be 2 squared, minus 4 times 1 times 5. This is because a is 1 and c is 5. A is 1 and c is 5. Then divide by 2 times 1. Now our x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus, we have the square root of 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 1 times 5, that is what? 20. Then we divide by 2. Divide by 2, so that x will now be equal to minus 2 plus or minus the square root of 4 minus 20 is minus 16. 4 minus 20 is minus 16, and then we divide that by 2. Remember, we already had one solution, right? So x will now be minus 2 plus or minus square root of 16 multiplying square root of negative 1 divided by 2. I picked this from this negative there, from the content under the root. So if we go ahead, we are going to have x to be equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 16 is 4, square root of negative 1 is I, so we multiply by I, and then we divide by 2. What again? 2 will go here, and the same 2 will go here. So x will now be minus 1 plus or minus, we have 2i. Then to get the three solutions, we already got x to be equal to 2, right? Let's call that x1. Then our x2 is now from here, which is minus 1 plus 2i. Then x3 is equal to minus 1 minus 2i. So these are the three solutions to the equation.